Lovers of the association. This is your guy Marcellus Ease, and we got a very unique one right here. Kevin Durant, 17 seasons deep, is still putting in work, averaging 27 points per game on 55% shooting. And as KD enters his twilight years in the NBA, he's almost in the realm of a grand wizard when it comes to basketball, where from night to night, we're pretty much watching him show off his mastery of the game. And early in his 17th season so far, he has shown he's still that guy in the clutch, leading the Suns down the stretch in numerous victories, showing that he still got it. And in a league right now where there's a lot of noise, guys like KD definitely deserve their shine. But I'm not going to say no more. Let's just get to it.
We make the rules, pal. The news, war, peace, famine, upheaval, the price of a paper clip. We picked that rabbit out of the hat while everybody sits out there wondering how the hell we did it. I'll go right.
So the Suns this season have a few interesting nuances that are taking place. First of all, we've seen Devin Booker come off a great Olympic performance where he had very minimal shots to take, but he utilized pretty much most of them, and he played well perimeter defense. And also the Suns are getting nice production from guys like Royce O'Neal and Ryan Dunn. They're providing a lot of defense as well as three-point shooting, something that the Suns really needed because a lot of the guys in the starting roster like Booker and Beal are pretty much redundant. But still, coming down the stretch, they're going to need guys to close things out, and this is where they're going to have most teams around the league beat. They have Devin Booker, a killer like Kevin Durant. These teams going down the stretch are going to be a problem to deal with. Now, the Clippers right here in the fourth quarter are on a 14-5 run, as KD is going to start to simmer things down to wheel this game home. So a minute 45 left. The Suns are down one. KD is going to show his brilliance right here as he utilizes the whole court, not just three-point shooting. The mid-range, he could attack the cup. He's a deadly option all around. As right here with Tyus Jones, KD feels his defender about to hedge. So he's going to ghost this screen right here. So once he ghosts it, because he has the ability to attack the lane also, he's not just going to pull up and shoot. He's not predictable. The whole court is his ecosystem. He can kill you from anywhere out here. He gets the and one finish. Kevin Durant not afraid to use the whole court, unlike Anthony Edwards to start off this season. Just all that three-point shooting is making him predictable. You know, elite scorers throughout this league have shown that they can use the mid-range. That's pretty much how Jokic is allowed to cook so much. He utilized the complete spacing of the court. Now, after Harden ties this game at 1-1 apiece with about a minute left, we'd like to see what the Phoenix Suns are going to run here, because they don't want to get caught in the same old ISO ball that they used to do all last season. Their excuse is that they didn't have someone to distribute and bring up the ball. But now with Tyus Jones here, we're going to see them throw a double screen to get James Harden on a mismatch. There's Bradley Beal with the first one, and there's Kevin Durant with the second. And now they're going to get James Harden on KD. But then again, Tyus Jones is there. We're going to see what they draw up, because this looks like the same exact scenario from last season. Just a bunch of one-on-one plays at the last second. So KD accidentally slips, and that play ends up being a wash. So about 35 seconds left in the game, down 2. What is the Phoenix Suns going to run with Tyus Jones once again, running the point guard? Are they going to draw up a lot easier offense? We got KD on Derrick Jones. Looks like KD likes this matchup better, gets the switch on Amir. And right here, hopefully the Suns this season don't get too caught up in this. This is why they got Mike Budenholzer, to draw them up better plays. They don't have to rely on this isolation. James Harden here with the stunt. And if KD attacks this, kind of compromise right here. You got Bradley Beal at the three-point line, but KD's a wizard. Look at James Harden creeping up. It's a nasty contest. Tie game. So once again, the Suns are down 1. Crunch time situation. A minute and 7 seconds left. Now right here, KD is on Caleb Martin. And, you know, for some reason, I was hoping Budenholzer would have this team having a different type of offense than this just isolation with KD. But right here, Beal tosses the screen, tries to get the mismatch, try to pin him down. And so KD can go one-on-one with Maxey. But check out Maxey. He's going to try to recover. Martin also recovers to KD. And this is when KD chooses to attack this. Suns up 1. Once again, a lot of isolation very early this season starting off. Even though the Suns, they got their point guard in Tyus Jones. And they got Devin Booker and Bradley Beal on the floor. So we're seeing a lot of isolation from Budenholzer very early on, but I guess he's letting them cook for now, and then he'll make his adjustments. Now Philly tied the game up, about 40 seconds left. KD coming off this pick. He got the slower footed Frenchman on him right here, but KD decides to settle. But the Suns get a second opportunity and instantly recognizes the mismatch with KD once again. With the slower footed Frenchman, Devin Booker is going to clear out. Everyone's going to sort of clear out and let KD do him. And KD might as well attack this and gets the finish right here. Phoenix up 2. But once again, with Budenholzer, we're seeing a lot of isolation with KD, trying to draw mismatches very early on in the season. And KD, even though 17 seasons in, he can still beat guys off the dribble. But just looking at the overall landscape of today's league, a lot of offenses in a way are lacking creativity. Just the Suns having Beal and Devin Booker and even Nurk to a degree, plays that they can run through him, even having him in a playmaker role. It's just the creativity nowadays is pretty much stagnated. Even high power offenses like the New York Knicks at times look too ISO driven and 3-point driven. And sometimes it's a flaw of today's landscape of the league. Just teams lacking a lot of versatility, but it's still relatively early to judge. But sometimes the isolation plays, they're pretty much bailouts for today's offenses. And here's a prime example of it right here. The Suns are up 2. KD, we all know they're fishing for the mismatch right here. KD tries to do a pin down on Tyler to draw this matchup, but he doesn't get it. And now he's stuck on Highsmith. And the Suns kind of use him as a bailout right here because he's so talented. He just straight up pulls up and seals the game. But once again, even though the Suns have a lot of high salary players on their team, a lot of high powered offensive guys. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. Bradley Beal can score, so can Devin Booker, and Devin Booker can run an offense. So with Mike Budenholzer as the coach, should not be using KD as a bailout plan. I mean, his talent is just A1. And he's reaching Grand Wizard status, where he's pretty much mastered that jump shot, mastered being double team, triple team, it doesn't matter. KD 17 seasons in is hitting 55% of his shots. And there's definitely something to be said about it. So until next time, you fellas stay safe. Peace.